Also, I just want you to realize when you say that there's a Hui on your screen. Oh no, you see it here. Yeah. Right now, does Hui have? Actually, wait. Does Hui have any abilities?
He used his R and
Yeah.
was that Q?
Yeah.
Q?
He uses Q, his R, and his W. So only maybe his E is up. Only maybe. So right now you're playing with a caster minion. I'm not even joking. This is a caster minion. So I don't want you to think that, oh, because this is on your screen, you're safe. No, 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 no. Especially when it's mages, you have to consider whether or not they have their abilities. No abilities, right? Is equal to caster minion. I'm not even joking. I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real. Actually, do you one-trick Briar or do you play other champions as well?
I'm mostly one-tricker like right now. I used to play like Lilia a lot, but I was last season.
Okay. So I'm glad you're one-tricking, because if you're one-tricking, you're serious about the grind, and that's what I like to hear. So it's always better to one-trick to to reach your ranked goal, because you'll be focusing on learning how to play the game rather than learning how to play your champion. So do you think this is like a ganking jungler or a farming jungler?
Honestly, I think he's like ganking, but he has like assassins have really fast clear times, so like he'll be able to be on the map like faster than me, and that's like I don't really know how to play against that.
Okay, well, so let's think about it now. So if he clears faster than you do, he's gonna gank at the end of his clear, or he can gank on level 3 as well. If he can do that and get an advantage on the map, what do you want to do as a jungler?
I guess like steal his camp or try to like counter gank.
So yeah, those are exactly, yeah, two things that you just mentioned are perfect. So it depends on how likely you think this guy is going to 3 camp, and I'll give you like a scenario where he's gonna 3 camp bot lane. Okay, just a sec. And then in the other situation, if you can fight him on Scuttle Crab and you're there at the same time, I'm not sure about Briar's clear, so I'm not gonna like bullshit you. But if you get to Scuttle Crab around the same time, like 3:30, but you beat him 1v1, I want you to look for scenarios like that, because that's how you're gonna beat somebody who has a faster clear than you. Because whenever somebody has a faster clear than you do, they have disadvantages that you probably don't. Which in 1v1, do you think you're winning versus Talon?
I think so. If I dodge like his what is it? His W, the knives.
I'm not gonna lie. I think even if you don't dodge his W, you win. But
Oh.
I might be biased towards Briar, because you have damage reduction, right? And you're playing versus an assassin. If you just use your damage reduction as he's using those abilities, he just doesn't have damage, you know, and he'll just die.
But that like requires him to go like on me first, right?
No, you can fight him. And like the second you see him throw out his E, right? Or sorry, his W, you're immediately gonna just like start your E. I've never played that champion in my life. But yeah, you just have to start your damage reduction once the W comes out, because that's his key ability. And then other than that, what side of the map are you pathing?
This game I started from top side. I usually go top side. I don't really know like why. I like pathing towards bot, because bots, like I like to focus on like dragons and like bot lane in general. And I don't know, Gnar is also like kind of hard to gank, I think. Like
Okay, so
that was kind of my thought process.
no. I just wanted to hear what you were saying. I didn't want to cut you off, because sometimes people have like thought processes that I want to make sure I can like accurately help you with. So first of all, you said like ganking, right? Whichever side you go towards, you want to gank. But the reality of the situation is, before you gank, there's something you have to do before. So think about it, right? You finish your full clear, and then there's something that you have to do before you go to gank, usually, okay? As Briar.
Like recall?
No, you don't have to recall. It's just Scuttle Crab. So usually, okay, there's gonna be a Scuttle fight, before the gank, okay? And unless the enemy jungler paths to the opposite side of your map, okay, in that situation, obviously this won't happen, but their jungler should path bot and you should path bot, so there's going to be a fight at Scuttle. Why do you think I'm saying that their jungler should path bot?
Well, I guess like for the same reason. Maybe he can like. I mean, Pantheon is like a really.
Yep.
Like, he can just jump on the
Exactly.
whatever, like either Mel or Kaisa and get like a free kill.
So yes, CC, okay. And then if he was to path top, right? Who wins this top matchup, do you think? You don't even have to know like the exact champions, but try to think about like who wins in terms of like poking, who wins pushing, and that'll kind of give you an idea. Who do you think wins?
I think Gnar would push faster than Aurora. I don't really know though.
Okay, so
I'm not sure.
Think about it like this. If a champion can use one of their abilities to hit the entire wave, they're going to get pushed. So not only can Aurora Q through the entire wave, she can also E through the entire wave. So she pushes faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gnar, like his Q stops. And so you only have autos and your abilities. So even if you don't know what the champion does, or like you don't know the exact matchup, you can always guess. Like you can always guess. And I've played Aurora 3 or 4 times in my life. I have no idea what the fuck this champ does. Okay. But
Yeah.
I can still like guesstimate whether or not this person's gonna be getting prio. And so if their jungler paths top and Gnar loses prio, then there's a problem, right? He's gonna just lose the Scuttle Crab and he'd be moving to the wrong side of the map. And then like you said, if there's a CC support on the other side of the map, there's a chance he can get a kill. So that's perfect. And now your bot lane is in danger because if this happens where Pantheon flash W's on your bot, you're the one that's going to be behind because this guy's going to get a kill and it's a whole situation. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens in the game too.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at how you can change that from happening. I'm not really sure what pet you're supposed to go. So I'm not gonna comment. I have no idea. But specifically this game, you are like pretty much the only front line for your team. You are the only melee champion on your entire team. So I'm wishing you the best.
Oh no, it was horrible.
I mean, your team comp was made to like make you suffer, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip past this, but I just want to make sure that we get this one thing down. Okay, so you're doing your cams. Do you ever pan your camera while you're doing your cams?
I'm also just like look on the minimap because unfortunately I suffer from low elo syndrome and have a locked camera.
Okay, that's fair, but you don't have to be low elo to like lock your camera. There's pro players who lock their camera too, but like you have to, like, if you know that it's better for you, you should unlock your camera, no?
I mean, yeah, but I tried, but I have no idea how to like get used to it. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
everyone blames me for it, but I just can't get used to it. It's just my skill issue.
Okay, well, that's like you're putting a imposition on yourself by saying that, by the way. It's not that you can't do it, you're just saying that you can't do it, so you're not going to do it. It's an excuse, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Necro, but
it's so hard.
Yeah, but do you think it was easy for me to do it? Like, I used to play MapleStory and Call of Duty. I have no idea how to move a camera. So
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, like, I mean, trust me, I was playing when I was changing my camera. I was 15. Somebody told me I moved my camera like a grandma. That's what made me change.
Hell no.
That's what made me change. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you to like get insulted for it and then learn, but
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
I just want you to like take it in, because right now you're playing like the game like 1v0. I don't really know like what's going on with mid lane. I don't see what's going on in top lane. And the only reason why I say that is like, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to say, like, if I was in your position and I didn't pan my camera, I would have no information either. And the information that's important for you as a jungler is knowing whether or not, like, for example, right, if this Gnar is at 100 HP and you finished your Raptors, you can literally just come top and gank him and dive him. His game's over.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it sounds surprising, but at the same time, like if you pan your camera at the right time, so for you specifically when you're playing Briar, there's gonna be very long timers where you can just pan your camera, right? Because right now, you literally don't even need to right click. You don't need to do anything, and your champion is just gonna hit this blue buff, right?
Yeah.
And so unless you see like a little fucking rat Talon like walk this way and you see a little red spot on your mini map, you don't have to actually look at your character until your next abilities come up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is use these timers where you have abilities down to look at map, because right now, unfortunately, if their Talon wanted to do something, he could just walk bot. I don't know if Pantheon has flash. If Pantheon has flash, they're gonna flash on your Kai'Sa and she's dead.
Yeah. I think that's like what happens in like a minute or so, maybe less.
Well, there you go. So that's like the way to kind of like prevent that. And there's no other way other than like pan your camera. But okay, one thing that's really important for you when you're taking Scuttle Crab is like, okay, right now you're doing this blind, right? Like I don't think you're thinking about mid or bot, but whenever you do an objective or take a fight or like, I don't know, like do an invade, you always have to look at the lanes that are implicated in that invade or whatever. So right now you're going for Scuttle Crab. If this is it Diana? I can't even tell. Their mid laner is full HP and your Hui has this much HP. Can you go for the Scuttle Crab?
Oh no, I don't know. I think I tunnel visioned like at that moment.
That's
But
fair.
both my yeah.
I mean, you can. Okay. Okay. Just to put this into perspective, like I'm not perfect at all, okay? I
Yeah.
literally, when I was learning how to like play ranked or I was struggling in ranked, I quite literally in some team fights would just lose control of my character. Yeah, and in a team fight. So just imagine how bad that would be in terms of tunnel vision. You can fix it. If I can fix it and get challenger, you can fix it and get challenger. I was like silver for like 3 seasons. So it's not like you can't do it. It's just whether or not you have the time to put in the effort or whether or not you want to put in the effort. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, so you're probably gonna get double
Yeah.
scuttle, but your bot lane's double killed, so
No, I didn't go top. I don't really know why.
wait.
I just recalled here, I think.
No, you didn't. Kill the Talon. Oh no. You went the wrong way. So okay.
Yeah.
When you see the Talons here, okay, he has 2 choices. Actually he has 3 choices. He can either run this way, or just stay in the bush, right? So which one do you think is the most likely?
I thought he would like recall in the bush. So that's why I like jumped over that wall.
So I'm gonna be very honest with you. People are stupid. Okay? People are stupid until you get to a point where people are actually thinking about their gameplay, which is very, very like it's a very like long process. This Talon, you want to know what's actually on his mind right now after he killed the bot lane?
He's probably like scared. Yeah.
No, he's
Oh,
not scared. He
no.
wants the Scuttle Crab. Yeah, I'm not even joking. He wants the Scuttle Crab. So why? Yeah. Okay, so if he was 1 HP, right? Because he tanked like 3 tower shots, and he doesn't know whether or not you're bot side. Why would he ever walk this way? If it wasn't for Scuttle Crab. He wants to Scuttle.
True.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. So you have to think like, okay, right now in the split second decision, okay, if he's going for a dive like this, and mind you, if you were looking bot and he tried to dive your Mel, you should have been there. Right now he's thinking, okay, the Briar is not here. I'm gonna go to Scuttle Crab. So that should be what decides your pathing. Okay. And like this sounds like super like I'm like fucking nine-heading it, but in reality, all you have to do is think, if I was in this guy's position, what would I do? And more often than not, you would maybe just decide to go this way and then reset, or maybe go this way and then see what's going on. If there's a scuttle crab, you'll get it. If not, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
in this situation, this guy got away with murder, but at the same time, you kind of can get away with murder because you can go take the top scuttle crab. So those are like the two options you have. I would never recommend. So you desynced your wolves to your gromp for the rest of the game. You're gonna be able to fix it. What comes to mind when I say desynced your wolves to your gromp?
Like timer?
Yeah.
Respawn timer?
Yes, exactly. So the next time you come onto bot side, your gromp will not be spawned at the same time your wolves will be spawned. So it'll be like, I think you started raptors, right? Yeah, it'll be raptors, krugs, and then gromp wolves, which is like really awkward, right? You're gonna have to go up, then go down to gromp, and then go up to full clear. So this is bad to do. And
honestly,
yeah, what's up?
Go on.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm not really sure what your clear speed is supposed to be, so I'm not gonna bullshit you. Oh no, you started wait, what? Am I trolling? No, you started red. Sorry. Your top clear is completely fine, but once you reach this part, you reach bot side. I always want you to think like, I'm either doing my wolves and then my gromp so that they're synced together, or I'm gonna do my blue, then my wolves, and then my gromp. Just make sure you're clearing these two neutral camps together, camps that don't have buffs or neutral camps. So
okay, yeah.
Because it'll ruin your clear, and the enemy jungler will actually be ahead instead of you being ahead. So you either go to top scuttle here, or you go and dive or kill this Talon for doing illegal shit.
Yeah, I just let him like get away by. I think it was like from that moment. I don't know. I mental doomed. It was kind of dumb.
Really? Right now?
Yeah, pretty much. I was just like farming all game. I was clueless.
I mean, at this point, even though, wait, no, you're goading. Nice. Okay, you're putting counter yank.
Yeah, but just nothing happens.
Okay, so
I was waiting for his like W, and he just didn't go on top of me and just like ran away.
Yeah. So right now, if you're going for a counter yank, let's stop. Okay, let's stop and think. If these guys, these two, right? You saw both of them. How are they gonna kill the Aurora? Do you think?
I think the Talon, if like Gnar, he's like Mega Gnar, right? I think.
Yeah. No. He's mini Gnar still, or at least that's what it shows on the mini map.
I mean, she's squishy too. Like, I think if Talon, I don't know, maybe they can like dive. He's like pretty fed. I'm not really sure.
Well, okay. So let's be realistic, right? If they want to dive, do you know? Okay, so it's actually really important that you pan your camera, because if you don't, then you have no idea what the wave looks like. And I think you do it right. Hold on. Once he shows on the map. So this is really good what you're doing when you're looking at the... Okay, so there's one minion. So when you pan your camera, okay, the first thing I want you to look at... Okay, you do it really quick. Hold on. Okay. Right now, you're going to get faster with this. But the first order of business when you pan your camera, you look at HP bars, okay, of the champions. So right now, it doesn't look like either of them is going to die, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second one is look at the amount of minions and the HP of the minions. Okay? So my writing is beautiful. Thank you. If you look at the amount of minions right now, right? Can they dive? Yes, no, maybe so.
I don't actually know. Now that I think of it, I don't think they can. It's like the wave is coming, like
Exactly.
our wave.
So you see how like coming towards the play, this is what you have to look at, not your character. So what you do is you pan your camera really quick so you don't actually get full information. You saw that there was like 1 minion, but did you register that there was 1 minion and they can't actually dive?
No, all I was thinking was like, I don't know, I was kind of panicking because like Talon could just jump over that wall where he was
Mm-hmm.
and jump on Aurora, and I thought she would like instantly die.
Well, okay, the reason why I'm like a little bit apprehensive of this Talon gank is because even if the Talon hops the wall, right? It's not like Aurora has no escape. Her W is literally like a dash that makes her invis. So if the Talon jumps over the wall, she can just W away.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at this, the reason why I'm telling you to look at the champions, look at the minions HP, because right now, if the Aurora is this much HP, but she has her dash, she might die, right?
Yeah.
Whereas right now, like, there's literally no way where she dies. And if she dies, you can report her. Like, honestly, you can report her.
It's gold. I'm not reporting anyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But just make sure that when you're going in for a gank, you're getting all the information. Because right now, I have no idea. Okay?
Yeah.
And if you're ever going to counter gank, okay, I'm just going to make this very clear. If you're not able to hold this guy down and literally just bash his head in, you are never walking this way for a counter gank. You are walking this way. Okay? Because he'll see you, right? What is he going to do when he sees the enemy jungler?
Run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're giving him the information like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And then he's just going to run away. Like, there's no reason for him to stay around. So this counter gank went from you being scared of him diving to like, there's literally nothing that happened. And so if I'm being completely honest, like, if you had the full information, right? And you saw that the wave was, so I'll give you the perfect information. And I'll pause immediately when it happens. So right now, if this Gnar is hopping forward, he's going to be pushing the wave into your Aurora. It's just naturally going to happen because her minions, so your minions, are going to aggro onto the Gnar as she's like getting chased down. And so the wave is naturally going to push into you guys. Okay. So if that's the case and the wave is going to push into you guys, do you have to be here top if your aura is not going to die and the wave is going to be fine?
No, I should have just went back to my camp.
Yes. Yes. So don't blame yourself for like not doing the right thing in this game. You literally didn't have the right information. That's it. You didn't know, like,
I'm the one that's like called for not having that information.
yeah, but like there's a reason why you don't know about it. It's because you probably haven't ever been told it, or you haven't really thought about it, or you haven't ever like lost games and like been like, okay, like what the fuck just happened, you know? Maybe you just take losses hard. It's different for everybody, you know? Like the only reason why, okay, I'm like kind of a special case and most players don't get this opportunity. The only reason why I understand all of this, and mind you, I was a support player, okay? So I have no idea about anything top jungle related, or I shouldn't, to a certain extent, is because I went through these situations, okay? And I was playing bot lane and I saw what happened top lane. And I was like, oh, like what the fuck happened? And then I would review the game in competitive games. And then this is what I would get. Exactly what I just described to you. So it's through losing, okay, that I understood this. So don't feel bad about losing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I should just like do like more like VOD reviews after I finish my games.
Yeah. I mean, that would really help because then you would see, like, I'm not even joking when I say this, like, it doesn't even matter if you look at the entire game. You can look at it, all of your deaths, and naturally you would become a better fighter. That's it. Because you would look like, oh, like, why did I die here? And then you see like, oh, the Talon was in my face and then I didn't have my damage reduction, so I died. So the next time, if I don't have my damage reduction, I'm not going to fight. You know?
Yeah.
So it
makes sense.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty straightforward. Like, pro players are nothing special. Like, okay, let me just make that clear. Okay. So now continuing clear. should be a little ahead of the Talon because he was later to his camps. Okay. So as you're doing this, I always want you to think about this, okay? When you're doing this cross between mid and bot, always look at the lane that you're going towards. Okay?
Okay.
Because this is called this is a very crucial step in pre-planning. If you don't know what's going on the side of the map that you're about to go towards, once you reach your Gromp, okay, are you gonna have any idea what to do?
Well, I saw that like Pantheon wanted to like I think dive them, and he was probably waiting for the Talon. So I wanted to just counter gank and maybe like catch Pantheon. I think I do kill him here or something.
Okay, so you're the GOAT. Let's start off with that. But I just want to make it clear, like, if you're doing this off of the minimap, just think about how much more you can do by looking at the amount of minions, looking at the HP of both of these champions. You know, like, you're playing the game without the full information. Okay?
Yeah.
So naturally, it's going to feel harder because, like, the enemy jungler might be looking at these situations and you might not, but obviously it's like not super likely, but okay. You might be dead. Okay, never mind, you're fine. Champ's OP.
No.
Wait. I think you might have died. Okay, so right here, I'm not gonna lie. After you get a kill, okay, I'm gonna make this super, super easy for you. After you get a kill, I'll show you the notepad. I haven't even been writing, my bad. I'm sick, so I'm a little behind on these things. Okay, so you kill the Pantheon, right? Immediately, I want you to think, okay, can I continue this fight? Right now, do you think you can continue this fight? And why?
Well, my way is around.
Yes.
And I assume that Diana has R. That's why I flashed a bit like later.
Yeah, exactly.
And
good.
She just didn't do anything. And the Talon also didn't get stunned, so I had to back away since my E didn't hit anything.
Yes. But right here, you have the choice to stop this entire exchange, right?
I waited for her Q, since I know that if I E right now, she would just like Q me and then jump on top of me and then do R. So I would like have no escape. So that's why I waited for like her to do something and then I would do like my E.
So
escape.
That's fair, but I just want you to realize the further you go in, the worse your position will be. So the less this matters. Okay. So if they're playing like optimally, all this Diana has to do is just keep hitting your head in and then make you chase into her, right? So I'm going to stop it right when you press your E. Right now, does the Talon have to walk straight at you?
No, he can just walk around.
And if he's thinking about it, right, you're fucking dead. If he's thinking about your E, like, there's no way in hell that I'm looking at this right now and I'm like, oh, the Talon's 100% going to run into me. And he did, right? So that's lucky for you, but I don't want you to assume that players are bad. So from this situation, I'm looking at this and I'm like, the second I see okay, you probably can't see it, but there's a Talon right here on your minimap. Even if you see him right now, I want you to press E right now. Okay? Because in this situation, if you press E, you're going to be able to get out 100% without flashing. That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah.
And also, I just want you to realize when you say that there's a Hui on your screen, oh no, you see it here. Yeah. Right now, does Hui have Does Hui have any abilities?
He used his R and was that Q? Q?
He uses Q, his R, and his W. So only maybe his E is up. Only maybe. So right now you're playing with a caster minion. I'm not even joking. This is a caster minion. So I don't want you to think that, oh, because this is on your screen, you're safe. No. Especially when it's mages, you have to consider whether or not they have their abilities. No abilities, right, is equal to caster minion. I'm not even joking.
He can use his funny clotting.
yeah. I mean, he can kind of like sit there and be menacing as well, you know. But at the same time, like if this Diana is seeing that, by the way, and she's baiting you in, there's a high chance that she knows that this way uses her ulti or uses ulti. So she's trying to make the fight happen because she knows that you guys are down like conditions. But yeah, anyways, that's like kind of the idea behind the play. And then I'm gonna be completely honest. Right now, Diana can ulti you, and you should die.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
But yeah, you flashed right. Like she didn't ult, so you flashed. So that's good. Okay, now it's on your. Okay, whoa. I don't care about anything. Post fight right now. What's going on in your head? What do you want to do? In game.
I was just like looking at what the hell is going on. If I should like stay, since they can't really, fight without any front line. But I'm also low as hell.
Yes.
So I was.
So do you want to stay?
I should have recall. I think I went for Gromp instead.
You can go for Gromp. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, your natural reaction: get the fuck out of here. You're gonna die if you stay. Like I don't care what is this guy's name? TFT RNG sucks 30 S2. Okay, sucks 2. Like, when you see the when you see this person on your screen, are you thinking like I trust this person?
Oh hell no.
Exactly.
He died level 1, I think.
Well, there you go. That's even worse. But you're 1-0. I just want you to think every single time you play in a game, this sounds really mean, but if you're not duoed with somebody, you're playing with 9 other bots. I'm not even joking, okay? And this will make it a lot easier for you to make decisions in the game because you won't be like, oh, I'm making another human upset if I make a decision that makes them upset. No, you're just making a stranger upset that you'll never talk to again. That doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
Another thing that would make it also really easy on you is if you replace these names by their champion names. And you can do that really easily by going into your settings like interface and then changing what's above this HP bar to champions. It's really easy. If you want me to show you, I can show you after. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know about it. I like keeping usernames though, because sometimes they are funny, and then I laugh in the lobby.
So okay, you know what? I have the exact that was my excuse. I'm not even exact same thing that you just said. That was my excuse because when people would tell me like, oh, just mute your chat, I'd be like, oh, but like, what if they say something funny? Like then we can talk and what. How often does it happen where you talk to somebody and it's actually like enjoyable and you're like, oh, let me add this person after?
Oh no, I don't talk to anyone. I just look at their username. It's not like a funny username.
Okay, that's fair. You can look at their username, but the thing is, you can look at their usernames after the game because it shows after the game.
Yeah, but it's also like if I have like buttleaker39 like flaming me,
Yeah, but think about it, right? What would you rather do? Have a buttcurly39 flaming you in game and you're like laughing at him, whereas you have fucking Melbot, okay? That's a beautiful E. Melbot flaming you, and then after the game you see that it's buttcurly39, and you're just like laughing, like, wow, this person actually flamed me with that name. Would that not be hilarious?
True.
Like genuinely, you benefit so much more from making it champion names. And I'm a fucking hypocrite because for so long, I just didn't do that. It's just so helpful to do that. Even now, like, because, what's it called? Sometimes I play competitive games. I try to keep their names on because it helps to, certain players have certain tendencies. And so when you play versus the same players over and over again in Hylo, like you get a knack for what they're doing. So that's why I kept the names. But now that streamer mode's a thing, you don't get to see what their names are. So
yeah, like they all hide.
Yeah. So it's really important for you to take advantage of the system that League has now with the streamer mode and just mute or like take away everybody's names. Because some people, they'll use the streamer mode to their advantage, flame the living shit out of you, and then you won't know who they are until the end of the game.
I mean, I don't really care. Like even if they do like type, later on in this game, I muted like all. I think in a few minutes or so, because they're just like talking too much. I don't care looking at the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. If you don't care about the chat, you know, like it's even a bigger reason for you not to want to see what they're saying. You know, seeing like you can mute the chat and make their champion models like or their champion names appear over their head. Okay, because right now, like you're sticking around. Everybody's movement in League gives you like information. Right now, what do you think your movement is telling me?
My movement.
Yeah, you. Because look,
I guess like
right now you're
I'm I'm like looking at what the hell they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like what is my team gonna do too? Like I see Kaisa bot.
Uh-huh.
She's like farming. Like is she gonna come? Is she gonna stay?
Uh-huh.
Do I stay?
So there you
There's
go.
also
There you
the-
go. There you exactly what you just said. You're considering staying. Do you think you should ever be considering staying here?
The answer is no, but I did anyway.
Okay, that's fair. But listen, like in review, in game, what happened? I don't really want to like be hard on you about that because you just didn't know. Like I'm not shitting on you when we're reviewing. It's okay if you made the mistake and we're like looking over it so that you can learn. But like now that you see the situation, I just want you to know you have to get the fuck out. The next time this happens, get out. That should be what's going on in your head, like as this is happening. You know, like, get out now. You know.
Got it.
This is what this HP bar means. Anyways, and then you go back to your camps. This is perfect because now your wolves are respawned. So that whole fight actually helped you out, unironically. But okay. So now this is really important. Their jungler's bot side, and you have to make a choice as to whether or not you're going to go top side, reset, or stay bot. What do you want to do and why?
I think I stayed bot because like Pantheon wouldn't be doing this for like no reason. Like, it's obvious that the jungler is like probably bot side and Dragon is up. So
what are you
I
gonna
was
do?
looking for something there.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
good.
I think I just like chased Pantheon. I don't really remember what I did right there.
Okay, so right now, when you're gonna be responding to a play, I always want you to think from now on. You remember when you were walking in topside and I told you the only way you should be going is through lane like this? Why do you think I said that?
So they don't see me.
Exactly. When you're making a counter gank or you're making a gank, the top priority should always be fog. You're on fog. Okay? So the easiest way for you to do that is not going through this alley right here. Oh, whoops. Not going through here. It should be you're going around and you're looking at this area. The second they engage on your bot lane, you need to be ready to respond. Otherwise, this happens where they might see you. And right now, does the Samira and the Pantheon, after they see you on their map, do they have to walk towards you?
Samira does, but yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, at this point, she's dead, right? But right here, they see you. Let me show you exactly when they see you. Okay, they see you right now. Because I see their champion models. This Pantheon's at the tip of the bush. And Samira's at the tip of the bush. If they make a snap good judgment, do you think they have to kill your Mel here?
Well, no, I can just run away.
Exactly. So if that's the case, and your opportunity to gank is on a limited timer, right? You don't want to stay bot forever. You want to make the most out of it by making sure you're not showing. So this way is perfect because, especially with Briar, right? Because you can hop walls.
Yeah.
So if you're playing like, let me think. If you're playing, there's a lot of champions that can hop walls. Fuck. Not Xin Zhao, not Wukong. Everybody has a fucking dash. I guess Bel'Veth. Yeah, like champions like that. Basically, any champion that can't dash a wall, usually you don't want to play like this far away. Okay, but you get it, right?
Yeah.
You have a dash, so you can make the most of it, right? And then here, I mean, she's dead, right? So, and then Pantheon, if he continues fighting, he should also die.
He runs away.
Yeah, he's out. Because his whoa. Do you not see what I'm seeing on my screen right now?
Yeah, I was gonna keep chasing him. Oh,
Right here?
Diana.
Yeah. You gotta go this way. If you go this way, you're dead. But do you see that in game or no? You're like immune to these pings, actually. Thank God the Diana was slower. Okay. So it's not the worst, honestly. You got an assist. You got your camps, and now you're ahead on the map because Talon took Drake. Okay, so now what's your plan? Give me a plan fast.
Top side. My camps are up,
Mm-hmm,
and grubs are up soon.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, are you gonna full clear your top side? Are you gonna take one buff and then go to grubs? Or what's the exact plan? Because when you tell me I'm gonna go top side, this is top side. I don't know what you want to do. Honestly, this could also be top side. If you think, but you said your top side, so it's different. Don't mind that.
Well, I think I just did like one camp and then looked for grubs because Talon was around.
Yep. So it should be red buff, and then as the objective is spawning and you're going towards it, right? You're gonna know that you're gonna be going towards the objective, so you have to be starting to plan around the objective. What do you think that means, or what does that mean for you right now when I say that? Like, what exactly do you want to do when I say you're gonna take a red buff and then you're gonna go to the objective?
But I need like vision.
Yes.
Of the grubs.
Okay.
And to like know where Talon is.
Okay.
But I think I die on my red buff here. I think Talon kills me.
What the fuck, really? Well, okay, well, we'll get to that first. But before we go to grubs, okay, I always want you to consider mid and top. Look at the lanes and then assist ping if it looks good. Right now, I have no fucking clue. I'm not gonna lie. So if I have no clue, you also have no clue in game. Okay?
Yeah, like mid seems like pushed in.
Okay, so yeah, when you're walking back from the map and then you don't know where the Talon is, I just want you to make sure that you're like paying attention. Okay, well, your Hui should always live here. He just missed his E like a troll. Okay, so Talon no R, and then he kills your Hui. Okay, that's fine. No, don't go this way. Yes. Okay. Wait, are you supposed to start with your E? I don't know how this jungle clear goes.
I
think
I think about it. I just kind of go whatever.
No, I think you're right. Like, that's actually a good thing to do. It's just if there's a fight that's about to happen, I think maybe you need to hold your E. But okay, whoa. Is this actually good?
Yeah, she dies here.
What the fuck? Your champ's OP. Maybe you're just OP.
Guys.
I mean, that was good. But okay, I just want you to know right now, are you ever... Okay, so you're giving so I'm going to give you exactly what the enemy sees right now. 200 HP Briar, and you're walking towards your top side. What do you think that means for them?
Free kill for Talon, which is what happens.
Yes. So you have to think about this. You are going to die. You are going to die, and you're going to lose all of the grubs. Is that what you want?
No.
Okay. So you have to think about this. If I ever see you below half HP, okay, the biggest sign for me as a jungler is if I'm down conditions, 50% HP or less, be scared. Right? I remember what I told you. You're the only front line for your team, so you should be even more scared. This is a fucking horror game, okay? You're playing Five Nights at Freddy's running into your jungle.
Yeah.
This is okay. And okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you are doing a cardinal sin, okay? You are walking into your top side on vision at this much HP.
I have AIDS, I guess.
Yeah. No. It's not like that. It's just like, I just want you to know the power of vision. Do you know how many times I talked to you about vision today, right?
Yeah.
Vision makes... If you're showing on vision, it gives them information as to where you're going to be going towards. And then based off of your HP bar, they can decide what they're going to do. So when you see this on your screen, it should be telling you, I'm in danger. Let me not go to my top side. Everything is red here. Honestly, your top lane might also get dope, you know? So you maybe danger ping your top laner. But no matter what, you are never walking top. You are walking here, you're taking your base, and then you're coming back to grubs or red. Or both. Depending on what they do. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Also, should I have just left mid-wave like that? I usually don't take any waves from my laners because they're gonna like spam ping me. And then just run it down.
Do you care about what Hui bot says in your game?
No, but I care if he wants to run it down.
That's fair. But I think the important thing here is, the reason why I said you care about what Hui bot says is because I don't want you to like be making decisions based off of people's feelings. I want you to make decisions based off of what is good for the game. So right now, what is good for the game based off your wave? I'm not going to answer your question. I want you to think about it and then tell me. Should you push this wave? Why? And I'm going to give you the guidance on it. What's the first thing that comes to mind right now?
Well, I could have gotten some HP from it from my lifesteal, and then I could have went for my red buff and probably not die.
How much HP is it? I actually don't know. Is it
I would be more than half, I think, from my W.
Well, would you have W to fully heal off the wave? Because I think almost the entire wave would be gone if you wait for your W. So now you would be taking the waves and your Hui's on your screen. So I would not recommend doing that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so if it's good for you, it has to also make sense, because right now it's fine. If you had W right now, you could do it. I'm not even joking. You could do it because you need your HP and you're going to need your Hui to come topside with you to help. So you're going to take this wave and then you're going to go and spam ping assistance on your red buff. If your Hui doesn't come, fuck the Hui. You did your job, you needed HP because guess what matters more? This Hui's wave or you going to red buff, getting your red buff and then fighting grubs? Which one matters more?
Grubs.
Yeah. And if your mid lane doesn't understand that, that's too bad. It's not your problem, right? The next game, you're not going to get this Hui bot. You're going to get fucking, I don't know, Bootlicker 64. Okay. So right here, you're done. You're done for.
Yeah, I die here.
No. Okay. I would really recommend, even though you showed on Vision, okay, there's a lot of things that you could have done differently. Okay. So right now, no matter what, I don't care if you're 1 HP. I don't care if you're full HP. Unless you're going for a mid gank right now, hit this vision cone towards the grubs. And mind you, if the Talon is running at you, okay, and you hit this, would you go to your red buff?
No, I'd run under tower.
Yeah. So vision literally makes all the difference. And then after that, if you don't hit it, let's say, and you hit your W like this, never use your E. Never use your E like this. Remember what I told you about Raptors? I said, is it good for you to start with your E? The only scenario where you're ever using your damage reduction ability is if you know you're safe for sure. Right here, you know you're safe for sure because everybody's showing on the map, right? Right now, you are not safe. Because imagine, right? You have E here. Even if you're 300 HP, can this guy kill you?
No, if I knock him into the wall.
Yeah. So there you go, right? Oh, that's unlucky. But you're dead as hell.
Yep.
Rip. So this was tragic. It happens. It is what it is. The game's not over though.
Yeah, society.
Okay, well, I would recommend not going topside here. And okay, actually, let me ask you why you went top here. Why are you going top?
Aurora was probably gonna get dove. I thought I could do something, and also the grubs are still up. Are those grubs? Yeah.
Yeah, they're grubs, but think about it, right? The Talon just killed you around 9 minutes, right? And then let's look at when you respawned, just to give you a reference. Around 9:15 you respawned. By the time you get to grubs, right? What time will it be, do you think?
I think I need 20 seconds.
Yeah. So it'll be 9:37. If you reach there by 9:37, are you getting a single grub?
No, he was still on it while I got there, and I didn't get to steal it, and he killed me again. He survived on 1 HP. It's really unfortunate. Okay,
but I just want you to think right now, when you're contesting an objective and you're here in base, you need to consider whether or not the objective is going to be up once you get there. He can be hitting this the entire time. You're not making there in time. Do not bank on the fact that this guy's stupid and his monitor turns off and he goes to his camps instead of grubs. Do not bank on that. You should bank on your bot side being up. That's what you bank on. And spam ping danger on this guy. Mind you, if you go top here, you're telling me, I don't want to farm. I want to help my Aurora because I'm her best friend. I wouldn't do this unless this Aurora was my best friend. Literally. I don't give a fuck. Okay, also, if you're gonna do this, please make sure you start with the blast cone, because you don't have to use your dash over the wall to start the fight. And then I'm pretty sure if something goes wrong and you don't get the grub, you can just dash over the wall, right? With your W or your E or your Q, sorry.
You use the dash.
The
I
W?
can Q on bots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just make sure you're using everything that's available to you. Plants are like the most OP thing ever. No. No
He
way.
survives here.
Okay. I think your E has a cast time, like a moment where you can't use it immediately, right? No, you can
No.
use it, right? Okay, so
No.
all you have to do here is E, auto E, and he's dead. You have to like tap it, I
No.
think. Yeah, he's dead. But you would
Wouldn't
die.
he just like jump over the wall?
Well,
Like that small wall?
he, just based off the way he played it, like he's not what's it called? He doesn't want to jump over the wall. It's just because he played it badly, basically. Like right now, he should just leave and let the Diana kill you. But in reality, he started hitting you back, so you got this auto, and then now he's in your range, right? If you press E and then E, he's dead, right? I think. Maybe? Yeah. I don't know your champ. Sorry. I'm gonna be so honest with you. You probably know more about Briar than I've ever known in my entire life, so it's good to be okay.
She just can't like instantly like use E though. Like if I just press it and then like let go, it's not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay. Maybe then you can't kill. I thought maybe you could right here, like press EE. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. You probably can't kill then. Okay, unless you start your E right now, but he can just walk out. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, you're just dead because you're in pit with no flash and no W. And then, okay, now you're really depressed. Okay, but the game's not over. The game's not over. So I want you to do one thing and one thing only here. What's the game plan? What do you want to do and why?
I just focused mostly on bot at this point, but it was like doomed even bot. I think there was like one good fight on dragon, but we didn't even get the dragon. Like we got like no objectives. It was just sad.
Yeah, but there's something that you can like do right now that I'm not sure if you're doing. So your entire bot side is up. The Talon, he never cleared his top side. He came and he killed you. I think he did one camp and then he came and he killed you at red buff, right? So he has 2 camps up here, and then his whole bot side is up. Okay, this is the only camp that's not up for you.
I was too scared to counter like getting his jungle.
Yeah, no. I'm not thinking about countering his jungle. I'm just trying to make you think about where he is on the map so you can make a plan, right? Because if you think that he's bot side and you see this, you should be spam pinging danger on these guys, right?
Yeah.
Because the way I think about it is spam pinging is like, yes, it's annoying, and yes, you never want it done to you, but would you rather get spam pinged or lose the game?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Like it never feels good to get spam pinged. I know, but if it's that important and like the Talon's just gonna come bot here and get a double kill because he's coming straight bot, you need a ping. I don't want you to lose the game, and you most definitely don't want to lose the game. So just make sure you ping that, and then your bot lane ends up dying anyways, 2v2. But the point of what I wanted to say is right now you need to make sure that wherever you're pathing, you're going to end up on Drake in 2 minutes. And so for me, what that looks like probably is you run straight bot here, full clear towards top side, and then you either reset, look top, and then come back to bot side. And in about a minute and 20 seconds, you'll be back bot. You see that?
Okay, so I shouldn't have done what I did like right now.
Yeah, because you're pathing towards bot side. Your top camps are going to be up once Drake spawns, which is pretty bad, I would say. So let's see what exactly happens. So Drake is spawning, and now you have 1,000 gold, and Talon's ganking bot. And okay, so right now what would be happening is you finish your Krugs, you're basing to bot, and this Drake is spawning in 30 seconds. If you know that their jungler was pathing towards bot, you would spam ping danger on these guys' heads. They would walk away, and in 30 seconds, you would come back with 1,000 gold spent. I don't know if this is your item. I think it's your item, actually. Yeah, it is your item. She would come to the objective with one full item, and now the fight looks much better, right? Whereas right now you're taking Scuttle Crab 30 seconds before. Your bot lane's literally about to die, and there's nothing. Oh, wait. Are they?
Oh, we killed them here.
Okay, your bot lane just bailed the fuck out of you. Kind of goated, honestly. I would honor these guys.
Yeah, the Kai'Sa was playing good. It's just it was a doomed game though. I feel so bad for her. It's just
I think you guys can win. But okay, this is really important, okay? If you're gonna leave the Kai'Sa by yourself, make sure if you're gonna leave the Kai'Sa, you have to make sure you spam ping her, because these two are dead, right? ADC and jungler are dead. Where the fuck is the support?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's coming bot. That's what he's doing. So right now, like, this is your Mrs. President, okay? From now on, everything you do is going to involve her, no matter what. I don't care if it's like technically a wrong play. I want you to make a play towards whoever is the most fed on your team, okay? So right now, if your Kai'Sa is going to hit turret, you're hovering her. If your Kai'Sa is smart and she follows your pings, you guys are going to Drake together and you're getting a free Drake, okay? Those are the two only options that I want you to do. When you have Mrs. President, okay? Always follow the Mrs. President. And okay, well, like, always implicate them in your plays, because now you actually have a carry. Whereas like 10 seconds ago, the game was a little bit hard, right? You died at Grubs twice, or around Grubs twice, and they got the first Drake, and like, you know, you're a little bit behind, but now you have an opportunity to play the game. And I want you to capitalize on these moments, because they're going to happen in game. They're always going to happen. Whereas right now, you're like walking away and your Kai'Sa's hitting the turret. I have a feeling she's going to die if your Mel ended up basing. And I don't know if you were thinking about that.
No, I don't know. I really wanted that dragon.
I want you to get the Drake too, but you have to take certain steps, you know, like checking. Yeah. Okay, so right now their jungler full clear towards bot side. There are no camps up on either side of the map. There's 0 camps, literally 0. If both sides are playing correctly. So invading is useless. Because remember, you started top side, their jungler started top side, and you met together at Scuttle. So for the rest of the game, unless something crazy happens, you guys are always going to be pathing towards bot side. Okay?
Yeah.
In which case, mind you, when I told you you should go to your bot side and do your bot side, that's the thing that's crazy. You would reverse your clear. And that's very rare to do, but that's because there were so many times you died in the top side that now you have the time to go bot side and then go back top. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Sounds really complicated, I know. But in reality, if you think about where your clear is in comparison to their clear, it kind of makes the game easier. But yeah, okay, now I'm scared for you. What? Oh, you need to run. Oh no. No, let's not fight this. Please. No. Okay, well. You might be dead. And you might lose the Drake. So, are you depressed now?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would be depressed too. But in reality, the game's still not over, right? Like, you can still make plays with your Kai'Sa, even though you're down 3 Grubs and 2 Drakes. Like, every game is winnable, but you need to hold this Kai'Sa's hand like it's like this is your fucking child. Like, I'm not even joking. You need to be hand in hand. This person is attached to you by the womb. If you don't do that, you're gonna lose the game. There's nobody that's gonna save you in this game other than this Kai'Sa. And honestly, you would probably be saving her, but you get it. So now you're rocking bot. And what I want you to do is, no matter what, you look at bot, and if the Samira is like low HP, you just run straight bot. You just run straight bot and skip your camps and everything. And this mid turret is going to fall anyway, so chasing like this is not, it should not result in a kill. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, she doesn't die. She just runs away.
This is depressing, right? You weren't doing camps and you didn't get a counter gank off, so now you just wasted your time. And your bot lane could be getting dove this entire time, I think. I don't know what's going on bot, because I don't think you pan your camera, but this is really important. You're leaving your Mrs. President to die to the enemy Secret Service. And
No.
yeah. The objective of the game is
These are
now.
the people.
Oh. Oh my god. No way you hit this. If you hit this, you're literally the GOAT. No way. No way.
Doesn't hit.
Oh. I mean, it's hard. Honestly, I think Briar Ult is like one of the hardest fucking skill shots to hit in the game, because it also gives you like a global like you can hear the thing, no? When she presses
Yeah,
R.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
weird.
like it got like a bit of a, I guess, quote unquote buff. That you hear it like I think a second after she casts it.
Yeah.
But it's still like enough time.
Yeah. I mean, it's across the map, right? So if I hear that
Yeah.
shit, I'm like, there's something coming straight at me. But yeah, now you're on the opposite side of the map, and there's some naughty stuff going on bot lane. And then no, not the FFO. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. After you finish your full clear and you're hovering top right now, like, what are you gonna do here?
I was looking at like the Gnar,
Mm-hmm.
but he recalled. And there's also the Herald that's up. So I was
So
maybe like looking for something around there.
okay, so let's think about it, right? Right now, do you know what HP the Gnar is at?
He was full HP.
Well, did you know that now?
No,
answer is
I
no.
didn't I saw him in the river.
Yeah. So if you see him as your after you finish your full clear, it's wrong. You should be making a plan now in advance. Otherwise, when you come here, imagine, right? It's like a group project, and then everybody did their part. They're like, they finished their part of the PowerPoint, and then you show up and you're like, what am I supposed to do now? And you're just like lost. You would much rather not be that person. And honestly, I think everybody else didn't do their parts, but that's not the point of this one. The point is, like, I want you to make sure that whenever you're making a play, you're making it for a reason. Not like you see it on your screen and you're like, okay, now I want to make a play. Because now you're here, and do you think you can do Herald if this guy bases?
No, Diana is still around.
Okay, so Diana's coming. So even though Gnar is going to be basing, you don't know if he has TP or not, right? So you can TP back top, and your Hway's catching the wave at her turret, or there is no turret actually, at his fucking really low in the mid lane. So if you walk into river, do you know where the Talon is?
No, I assume he's also like going for like or like looking at Herald, like
Yeah.
top side.
He is top side. So he's top side. Gnar might have TP, and Diana is always moving mid first, or from mid first. This Rift Herald is not a play. You should reset and go straight bot. There is no play here. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to play it forward, and you might end up being depressed, but it's important to go through these things. Yeah, you kind of like sat around. No way. Okay, Diana wanted to die. Nice. Oh. Wait, Briar's OP. Oh.
Now she dies.
Fuck. Okay, one thing that I would really recommend here is number one, smiting something. So smite whatever you want on your screen, and then if there's a honey fruit, you need to take this fucking honey fruit, like hit it right after you press your E, because they're knocked up right now. Auto the honey fruit, and then move towards whatever honey fruit you see, and there's a chance that you actually live.
Okay. I thought since Talon didn't get stunned by my E, he would just like kill me. Yeah, he didn't get stunned.
Yeah, he didn't. It's just he used all of his abilities right here. He used R, he used Q, and then he used W. So he has no ability. This guy's a melee minion now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And the spear killed me here.
Yeah, it's tough. But your team should actually win off of this. But remember, this is not something that you can replicate. So I don't want you to like think of this as like, wow, like we kind of like smurfed. You did like smurf on the fly, but the next game if the same situation happens and the Diana doesn't hit, right? And you stay topside, is it good for you?
Oh no.
No, right? They're just gonna take the rift and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And you just wasted your
If
time.
they, yeah.
So
Whoever was like the first person that like got in, like the start of the river fight. I think it was Diana.
yeah.
I think she was the one that entered, I guess, in here.
Yeah. So all right. You see like how ahead your Kaisa is? This game is still winnable. So the rule that I want you to have from now on is you determine who's your Mr. or Mrs. President and always play towards them. Even if they're on the wrong side of the map, okay? Even if they're doing the wrong thing. Just make sure you're carrying them, because making a bad decision together and going all the way through with it is better than going ahead and making the right decision by yourself. Wow, that's a beautiful G. Okay? The right, I mean, this looks wrong, but you know what I mean? Like, right by yourself versus bad together, like, it's just because it's a team game. You know, you're not playing like a solo FPS shooter, so you can't blow the fucking Talon's head off and then take the rift. So it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this session. Do you think that these things that we talked about are applicable in game? So I'm gonna write out a few more notes while you're like, if you have any questions and whatnot, and then we're gonna end the recording right there.
I think, yeah, like what you said, like this game was like useful, and I don't know if I like knew all of these things while I was in the game.
Mhm.
I think I could have like done something different or just like played with her,
Mhm.
and it wouldn't be doomed. So.
Exactly. And I think one thing that's really easy to do when you don't understand these things is just think the game's lost after like one play. But I just want you to realize, like, in pro play, people, like, one pro team will always like lose in a play, but then the next play they're gonna have better resources, so they're gonna win the next play, you know? So there's always an opportunity for you to come back. You just have to make sure you're finding the right way to come back. And for you, Mrs. President. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then I think it's really important for you to make sure that you're looking at the lane that you're going towards. Okay. Because I saw you do it, but make sure when you're looking at the HP of the champions, and then the wave, like the amount of numbers of minions there are, and then the HP of those minions. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll write those down for you real quick. Champ HP. Done. Okay. And then, other than that, do you have any questions for me?
Honestly, how do I like? At what point in the game do I know like who's the right person to like stick around with?
It's mostly like based off of like. Okay, so there's kind of like a right way and a wrong way to do this. I'm gonna give you the most easy way to figure out your Mr. or Mrs. President. Sorry, is the person who's doing the best on the team. So right now,
What if they're like all even though? What if it's like all even?
you have to pick and choose. Just think about. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to make a choice at some point, right? So right now, I'm gonna look at your. I think you're gonna press tab in like a second or so. Hold on. Maybe. I think. Yeah. Okay. So right now, there's nothing telling me specifically like, oh, who I want to play towards, other than the fact that this guy has a kill. So she has a kill, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean she's gonna be the Mrs. President. And then let's say she doesn't have a kill. She's 0 and 1. Okay. The way I want you to decide who's gonna win, like who's gonna be your Mr. or Mrs. President, is who can carry the game the best. And so right now I'm looking at top lane and I'm like, maybe, you know, like he can play into the side lanes and then get ahead. And then the ADC is like pretty good at diving with you and then killing people. And then the worst choice would be this way, because Hui doesn't go forward with you. He doesn't dive, and he's not fed, so it doesn't really make sense for me to like choose this guy. So out of the two people that I would choose, it was either Aurora or Kaisa. And then since she has a kill, let's go with Kaisa. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the part that is going to kind of make the most sense. And then usually for bot lane as well, if you go towards bot lane, there's always going to be some type of CC. Whereas right now, Aurora has no fucking CC, right? So it's a little bit harder for you to go for Aurora. But if she's 2-1, I'm completely fine with you going towards Aurora, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's more realistic. But like, trust me, it's not going to be the Mr. and Mrs. President doesn't always stay the same every game. And like, I could tell you at the start of the game, okay, let me go back to loading screen. I could tell you who your Mr. and Mrs. President is supposed to be right now. So I'm looking at it. Okay. It has to be your Kaisa. Because no matter what, this person runs out of damage. This person doesn't die with you. And I mean, your support's just supposed to help you, right? So this is like a plus to whatever you do. So the person who deals the most DPS in the game is your Kaisa. The person who's also the most mobile is your Kaisa. So I'm deciding that she's the Mrs. President. If you look at the enemy team, who do you think the Mr. and Mrs. President is for the jungler?
I guess he would also like go for bot lane or Diana in this case.
Yeah, it would be bot lane because bot lane's just easier because Pantheon has CC earlier in the game, so it's easier for you to make the Samira fed than the Diana, right?
Yeah. He has like point and click CC on each champ.
Yeah, kind of OP, but you see you see the logic of the Mr. and Mrs. President now?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Okay. All right.